And now we are going to demonstrate the cryoplate technique as an alternative to the droplet vitrification. Here we're going to add about 2 microliters of the 2% calcium-free sodium alginate solution, along with 0.4 molar sucrose. After adding 2 microliters with a micropipette, we're going to transfer 1 shoot tip per well into the alginate solution, making sure that the shoot tip is submerged. Being careful not to put any pressure on the shoot tips that might cause damage. There you can see the shoot tips in the sodium alginate. Next we're going to add another 2 microliters to each well so that each well is filled with the sodium alginate solution and the shoot tips submerged in it. So that was a total of 4 microliters in each well, with a shoot tip in each well as also. Now we're going to add the calcium chloride solution with 0.4 molar sucrose to the cryoplate. You just want to add enough calcium chloride to completely cover all the wells. It's going to look like one large drop covering all of the wells. And then we're going to wait 20 minutes at room temperature for polymerization to occur. You can see another view there. The calcium chloride covering all of the wells. After that, the 20 minutes, we're going to remove the calcium chloride. Remove as much as possible. And then the cryoplate with the shoot tips and the alginate are going to be completely submerged into the loading solution at room temperature for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we are going to prepare our PVS2 in another dish. We're going to take the cryoplate and blot it with either filter paper or blotter paper that has been sterilized, just to remove any excess solution that may dilute the next solution, and then completely submerge the cryoplate into the PVS2. And this will be at room temperature for about 40 minutes. Now we're going to get our liquid nitrogen ready in a small dewar. And after 40 minutes, we're going to remove the cryoplate from the PVS2. Blot it on the filter paper or blotter paper, and quickly transfer it to liquid nitrogen, submerge it, move it around for a few seconds, and then let go, and it should be completely frozen. Now we're going to demonstrate transferring the cryoplate to a cryovial. The cryoplates are slightly larger than the foil strips we were using for the droplet vitrification, and so you will need to use a slightly larger vial for the cryoplates. Same technique, you want to keep the cryovial submerged, emptying any liquid nitrogen that may be in the vial, and transferring the cryoplate to the vial, and then replacing the cap and tightening it. And there you go, we're ready to get the cryovial onto a cryocane. There we've got our vials with the cryoplates inside. And now we're going to transfer the vials to a cryocane. Any kind of tool like this, like a pair of pliers or hemostats that have been pre-cooled with the liquid nitrogen, will work. We're also using a small wooden block to snap the vials into place. In a box of liquid nitrogen, here we have a couple of metal boxes inside of a styrofoam box. That works well for transferring these vials to a cane and minimizing any warming of the vials. And once the cane has been loaded with the vials, we're going to quickly transfer the cane into a box